interpersonal relationship and culture. But I think that relates to some of your ideas about well-being. So that would be my question, which would be, this is how you talked about science, but you didn't talk so much about personal well-being. I would be curious to know more about your views on that.
Yeah. Actually,
Wait,
this is right now.
if you're up for it, if
Okay.
not, say no.
Okay. So we record this one, and so what I was talking about non-transactional economy, I also think this is really based on relationships between people, and because it actually creates a different culture of relationships. Because right now we have a sort of culture of I have to first take care of myself, and this is okay because yes, we do have to take care of ourselves and like sort of not be too much dependent on others. But there is also like a culture of caring about others, and some people say that it's not good to, because like well, it just not like, it doesn't pay off. And or if you do something for someone that can not really pay off because they don't have the possibility, so it's more like what I want to sort of upgrade like upgrading human relationships, interpersonal relationships. I think people can really relate much better, and it's, of course, it's sort of like social dilemma thing. Like if everyone is doing that, then we can actually all benefit from that. But if just one person is doing that, just like we had a case of some cases that people wanted to do too much for others and they didn't really get any gratification or any reward or any sort of so it's kind of using the credit of the relationships, or using the credit like they just, I don't know how to say, but I
Well,
think,
so
yeah.
it reminds me of the tragedy of the commons idea. In a way, it's the tragedy of the personal commons. So it's like if I say, I'm going to be this very giving resource and I will be the commons, I will share with everyone equally. Well, there could be a tragedy of me as a commons where I become depleted, or whatever, I share with everyone, but what about me?
Yeah, I mean, but what I think is exactly this is the sort of a problem in what we're talking about, because it's about the humans being not evolved enough to know that giving and sharing is something good. So you cannot just go to a person and say, please start sharing something, because it has to come from within. And to go there, it's like sort of, now we're going more into self-growth, well-being, like topics. So I think it's possible. Of course, we cannot like say, no, everyone's going to do that, because it has to, like I said, it has to come from within. It has to come like a natural motivation, but it's possible. And what I think, there's a lot of people who just don't, I mean, if we give example also, and create a space that these things are okay to do, then it's different. Because sometimes there's a lot of spaces that it's not okay to do, but that we have to play by some rules. And so I think it's all about upgrading humans, basically. Whoever wants to be upgraded, humanity, whoever wants that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to enforce anyone, because I'm not, and it's everyone's business. And I cannot say they are bad because they're not doing that, but it's just, if they want to, they can, and I think this is the beautiful thing about that.
So it reminds me, this goes back to your particles idea, is that like this is an example of the thing coming from within. It's not just it's not like you're saying, hey, I'm going to write this magnum opus, it's going to blow everyone out of the water, it's going to be this amazing, brilliant thing, and hey, how come no one's paying attention to my great magnum opus, and get really mad. So saying, hey, I'm going to create little videos. I get something out of creating it. Joe gets something